Good morning. Today, I want you to understand something that can completely change your life. Your past does not define you. Your mistakes do not define you. Your failures do not define you. The only thing that truly defines you is what you decide to do next. Many people walk through life carrying invisible weight, regret, doubt, fear, disappointment. They believe they are behind. They believe they missed their chance. They believe others are more talented, more lucky, more capable. But what they don't realize is this: every successful person you admire once felt exactly the same way. Uncertain, afraid, confused. The difference is not that they were fearless. The difference is that they acted despite fear. You see, courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is movement through fear. Right now, there is a battle happening inside you. One voice says, "It's too late. You're not ready. What if you fail? What will people think?" The other voice says, "What if you succeed? What if your life changes? What if you are capable?" The direction of your life depends on which voice you listen to. Because your thoughts create your actions. Your actions create your habits. Your habits create your future. If you change your thinking, you change your life. But change is uncomfortable. Growth always is. Think about exercise. When you push your muscles, it burns. It hurts. It feels difficult. But that discomfort is exactly what creates strength. Life works the same way. The challenges you face are not punishments. They are training. Training for patience. Training for resilience. Training for greatness. The problem is that most people quit during training. They interpret discomfort as a sign to stop. But discomfort is often a sign you're moving in the right direction. Let me tell you something powerful. You do not become confident before you act. You become confident because you act. Action creates evidence. Evidence creates belief. Belief creates confidence. And confidence creates momentum. Momentum is life-changing. Once you start moving forward, opportunities appear. People notice your effort. Your skills improve. Your mindset shifts. And suddenly, the impossible begins to feel possible. But you must start. Waiting will not change your life. Wishing will not change your life. Thinking will not change your life. Only action will. And action does not need to be perfect. It just needs to exist. One step. One effort. One decision. That is how transformation begins. Another important truth: you are stronger than your excuses. Excuses feel comfortable. They protect you from effort. They protect you from risk. But they also protect you from success. Every excuse you remove brings you closer to your potential. Every effort you make builds your future. Let's talk about discipline. Discipline is often misunderstood. People think discipline means punishment or restriction, but discipline is actually freedom. When you control your habits, you control your outcomes. When you control your outcomes, you control your life. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. Feelings are temporary. Goals are long-term. If you follow feelings, you stay stuck. If you follow discipline, you grow. Another truth: your environment shapes. The conversations you listen to, the content you consume, the people you spend time with. All of it influences your mindset. If you want a better life, create a better environment. Spend time with people who challenge you. Learn from people who inspire you. Remove negativity. Where possible, protect your mental space, because your mind is where your future begins. Let's talk about failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is information. It tells you what doesn't work. It teaches you what to adjust. It strengthens your resilience. The only true failure is quitting. As long as you keep trying, you are progressing. Every successful entrepreneur, athlete, artist, or leader has failed repeatedly, but they didn't stop. They learned, they adapted, they continued. Persistence is more powerful than talent, because talent without persistence disappears. Persistence without talent grows into success. You don't need to be the best. You need to be the one who doesn't quit. Let's talk about time. Time is the most valuable resource you have. You cannot save it. You cannot store it. You can only use it. And whether you act or not, time passes anyway. 1 year from now, you will arrive. The question is, where will you arrive? Stronger, more skilled, more confident, or exactly where you are now? Your daily choices decide that answer. Small actions repeated consistently create massive change. 10 pages of reading daily becomes knowledge. 30 minutes of practice becomes skill. One healthy decision becomes transformation. Consistency is magic. It is not exciting, it is not dramatic, but it is powerful. Let me remind you, you don't need to change your entire life today. You just need to improve today. Just today, focus on winning this day. Then repeat tomorrow. Days become weeks. Weeks become months. Months become a new life. Another important lesson: comparison steals joy. Someone will always be ahead. Someone will always appear more successful. But you are not competing with them. You are competing with who you were yesterday. Progress is personal. Celebrate your growth. Celebrate your growth. Celebrate. Confidence grows when you recognize progress. Let's talk about belief. Belief is built through promises kept. If you promise yourself you will do something, and you do it, trust grows. If you break promises to yourself, trust shrinks. So start with small commitments, keep them, then increase them. Over time, you become someone you trust, and self-trust is unstoppable power. Now imagine your future self, stronger, more confident, more successful. That person is not separate from you. That person is created by your actions. Starting today, you are building them right now. With every decision, with every effort, with every moment of discipline. So ask yourself, what would my future self thank me for today? Then do that, even if it's hard. Especially if it's hard, because hard things create strong people, and you are capable of strength. More than you realize. Life will not always be easy. There will be setbacks, unexpected problems, moments of doubt. But remember, storms do not last forever, and neither do difficult seasons. Your job is not to control everything. Your job is to keep moving forward. Step by step, effort by effort, day by day. And eventually, progress becomes transformation. Let me leave you with this thought. You are not stuck, you are not finished. You are not limited by your past. You are one decision away from a different path. One decision to try, one decision to continue, one decision to believe. So today, decide to rewrite your story. Decide to fight for your goals. Decide to become the person you were meant to be, because your future is not written yet. You are the author. Pick up the pen and start today. Thank you.